Hi everyone. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, I am not up in my normal space. I'm like, I don't like how this angle makes me look. I'm working on it. It's fine. Okay, anyways. Hi guys. I'm not up in my normal space today because my daughter's upstairs doing whatever and my crystal room is really hot. But I did feel read. There's a read here. I think this is going to be YouTube. So hi YouTube. I do have more decks down here. I just got new decks and I'm really feeling drawn to use the new anime deck I got. I just was on TikTok doing, I just did a Dark Goddess Oracle read, or not read, it was like I guess it was a couple whatever from them. A couple cards from that deck. Oh, I didn't light a candle. Does that matter? Maybe not. I just remembered it, so maybe it does. Anyways, I felt a read here. And I've been like pushing it off. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it down here. So we're going to really just have at this. Like, not in the right space, not anywhere, but I am going to cleanse. So, sorry if I play with my hair a lot. I just washed my hair today, and it's like really clean. And I trimmed it. So there's some of that for you. I was really quick. I don't know why this is coming up, but I want to say it. So I looked at this thing and I don't know where it was, like I don't know if it was a meme or where I saw it, but it was like the different ways that like smoke can rise, like incense can rise, not so much from the Apollo, but like I guess incense itself. And I was like, well, that's cool. And it's like, if it rises in a straight line, it means something. Like if it's like swirls, it's cool. I was like, well, that's neat. Like, I really resonated with that. So, for some reason, if y'all are burning incense right now, or if you burn incense, you might want to pay attention to the way that it's burning. Because there might be a message there for you. Yeah, that was a channeling. Yeah, there's a message there for somebody. A flame. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I like love Apollo. Plus I'm like in this, you know what, I am going to cleanse these because I've briefly used them, but I haven't cleansed them yet. I mean, I'm the only one that touched them, but sorry guys, I usually do this before I go on camera, but okay, some channeling things coming in. I'm getting the movie Amadeus. I don't know if you guys know what that movie is. I think it's about Beethoven. But I'm getting like, also, you know what else I'm getting? The Emperor's New Groove, like that hat he has on. It's like that weird, like it looks like half of a sun hat. Oh, you know what else? What's her name from Star Wars? The beginning ones, not the originals, the like newer ones. Natalie Portman's character, when she has like that half, like the sun, that like red makeup on, that. There's something here about like half sun or like a half moon. It's not a moon though, it's red. That like, that shape. Something about that Amadeus too, like the way that it just kind of looks like that. So like, I don't know if some of you are going to resonate with the movie Amadeus, if you're going to resonate with Bach. You know what else is crazy though? That kind of makes sense to me because, there we go. I just posted a video that I did at the end of Gemini season, right before Cancer season, and it had to do with harmony and frequency. This read might feed into that a little bit. I'm trying to see what else, if there's anything else channeled coming in. Hold on, let's see. I don't think so. Okay, so just that, just the stuff with the smoke. So if you're burning incense right now, that might have something to do with it. If you burn incense regularly, there might be a message there for you. So I would watch to see how your incense burns. And then that Amadeus message and like the sun, Star Wars could be resonating with you if you're watching like the Star Wars movies, or like if that resonates for you. Queen Amidala, is that her name? That might resonate for you. Amidala, Amidala. I don't know how to say that. But that sun, like the half circle, might resonate for you. And Emperor's New Groove, that might resonate for you too. I don't know. I know they're really random, but okay. Anyways, if any of that resonates for you, this is going to be for you. Okay. So I don't know what this is going to be about. I thought I just heard my cat, but I don't see him. Okay. So I have no idea if it's going to be, okay. And then that musical frequency thing again. If the musical frequency is going to resonate with you, that thing, you might want to go back and watch the video right before this one that I posted. That was like a crazy channeling that I had come through, and it talks about like harmony in the beginning, something with like musical harmony or frequency harmony, frequencies coming into harmony, something like that. Okay. So we're just gonna go and see what goes on, okay? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Something is moving. This is a new deck. If you want to know more about this, I did it like a YouTube, I did a TikTok kind of talking about how I see this tarot deck. This is called the Anime Tarot. I am obsessed with collecting any anime tarots or oracles that I find, mostly tarots. This is my fourth one, but this is this one. Okay, so we're gonna go again. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Something is moving. This might have been a cycle that was stuck for you for a long time. Oh, I forgot to say, this is gonna be a new moon in Cancer reading for all signs collective. Okay, and this is just a collective reading for the new moon in Cancer. If you're gonna resonate with this, sorry, I forgot to say that in the beginning. So any of that stuff, this could be for this time. I mean, the new moon in Cancer just happened. It is the 26th now. I think it happened yesterday, the new moon in Cancer. I think for the East Coast, it actually happened like super early on the 25th, or if not super late on the 24th. But the energies stick around for a few days. So this might resonate with you, or if you're seeing this after that time period, it could be resonating now. Like the energies might be moving in now. Okay. Okay, so again, it's a cycle moving through, or like a cycle starting, or something with a cycle, okay? Like movement. The Wheel of Fortune is all about movement. And in this deck, like in animes, sometimes the symbology of like a little animal counterpart is to like move the story forward. So that's what this is symbolizing here. Knight of Wands. There's like a new, okay, so what's interesting in this deck is all the knights are female. I thought that was fascinating. I think all of them are female. Oh, okay. Hold on. There's symbology behind that. That fell out. Okay, so the Knight of Wands was upright. And then I talked about it being female. And then they fell out, and they fell out upside down. It was the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. And then the Empress is underneath. Okay, there's some kind of fast movement into this next cycle as you embody the Empress, okay? There's something, and this doesn't have to be like just all the queens. This can be all the queens, all the kings. It just means that you're showing up in this very nurturing, like ready to create energy, okay? There's something here that I'm getting because these fell out reversed. There's something here that I'm getting where this was stagnant in the past because of some communication not coming through, like something was stunting you. Because of the Eight of Wands here, I'm getting communication like really loudly. Like there was something holding you from moving, because the Knight of Wands reversed is like no movement. It's like cold, like the fire's blown out. We're like not hot. You know what I'm saying? But here you are. So it's like there was something holding you back from becoming this Empress or embodying this Empress. It's interesting. I was going to say embodying this energy. For those of you who are going to resonate this, go watch my TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok and watch the one that says Message from the Dark Goddess. Dark Goddesses. I literally just channeled about being embodied by Dark Goddess today. Justice. There's balance coming in here. Yeah, I'm getting the term, it's time to pay the piper, or the Pied Piper. Something about paying the Pied Piper. There's justice coming in for something here about this stagnation. About like why there wasn't movement in the past. There's some kind of justice coming. Yeah, what did I say? Something's coming to an end or starting, because this can also symbolize a new beginning. Like, see how she's ready to go on a trip there? Movement into the Empress. Yeah, you're moving into the Empress energy. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is loud because he keeps coming out. Okay, what do we have here? There's the Nine of Wands. And the Hanged Man. Yeah, what did I say? It was something, the Hanged Man here is symbolizing like, you had to learn something. Oh my God, you know what this was with the Knight of Wands? You might have been stuck in thinking you were someone who you're not. Hold on. Okay. Thinking you were someone you were not. There's something here. I don't want to say victim mentality, but there's something here about being like needing to see the truth about like no longer living in survival mode, not blocking or like protecting yourself anymore. Like you need to see yourself who you really are. Like not as who other people or people have painted you to be. The Tower, there's a Tower moment, so that halo that was around the Hangman's head, that's the enlightenment, like unhooking yourself because of being enlightened. This Tower moment was what caused that. Whatever that was for you, maybe we'll find out. Three of Pentacles, expansion. So it's like in this deck, I'm seeing all these minor arcana cards as like processy cards. Like, okay, well now we're in the process of moving, but all of the face cards, and there's the Page of Swords. Moving into expansion. Like, look. Oops. You're the mechanic of your life. Kind of analytically looking at everything here. As the King of Swords. That's Aquarian energy. Sorry. Yeah, Page of Swords fell out. I'm sorry, Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is seeing something different or seeing the truth about something. I'm trying to think about what it means in this deck, because it means something else. Because look, she's like the mechanic there. She's fixing something, like bringing new light to it. And there's the King of Swords. He looks like Ishida from Bleach. Being just analytical about it. That's also Pluto and Aquarius. Yeah, for growth and expansion here. Okay, and whenever I see the pentacles, it's like work, like you're working towards something, or there's like expansion in work. Something is happening there because of the shift. Okay, Spirit, what's the message here for the collective for the new moon in Cancer? Okay, well, girl, no. Yeah, look, they actually fell out. That's crazy. I'm gonna take these. I thought there was more than that, but there's, oh yeah, there's 4. I thought there was a whole bunch that fell out and it was only 4. Okay, so hold on. This might be, oh my God, okay. So, okay. This is, anytime stuff falls out on the floor, cards fall on the floor, to me it means hidden energies, okay? Ooh, sorry. Okay. Let's see. And I don't really have a lot of room here. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Because this seems like a process beneath the surface that we don't see. And then look, here comes that balance with seeing the new spark. I don't know why I'm doing that. ASMR, some of you, like if you're watching ASMR, you're into that. Like that might be a message too, because I keep wanting to just like tap on the cards. It's so strange. Okay. This balance coming in here because of seeing the spark. Now this is probably seeing who you really are. And I'm also seeing the 3 of Cups is really prevalent, and the High Priestess. And the Hermit. Okay, that's Divine Masculine, Feminine. The High Priestess and the Hermit together there. I love this Hermit card. It's like the Recluse is what I get from that. Okay, so here we have the 3 of Pentacles sideways and the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands that came out. So it is this process of us moving into expansion now, okay, quickly, because something has shifted. So that Wheel of Fortune in the beginning, it might have been a shift of something moving quickly. And then in the background happening, or in our subconscious, we have the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. So again, the biggest energy here being the Queen of Swords, in my opinion. And she's just sitting there with her truth, right? And this is crazy, but in this card specifically, I'm getting like vampire vibes, demon, feminine vibes, like truth. This is like, this is the dark goddess energy. This is like rebellion. This is Lilith, okay? Like I'm getting demon queen is what I'm getting from this card, which is not shocking that I did this, that I'm channeling Lilith energy right now. I'm channeling divine dark goddess energy right now. Okay, so, but in the background, it's like you're now stepping into your truth where it's like, I don't give a shit about what anyone else says anymore. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm speaking. If you don't like it, you can go over there and I'm going to stay here, but I'm protecting myself now. But because you're doing this is why we're in this process of expansion. Because before, this was hidden. Again, like this wasn't seen. 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords. Again, this deception energy. Okay, the 8 of Swords is all about being in your head. So it's like you're no longer in, I feel like you're no longer in your head. Okay, what's interesting about this deck and the cups is that the cups are empty. There's nothing in these cups. And I feel like what that means in this deck is that we're choosing what goes in the cup. The person, the energy, the reader of the energy, or the person reading for the person asking the question, it's about their choice as to what they want to put in the cup. So the 9 of Cups is traditionally about wish fulfillment. Okay, it's all about like your what you want and emotionally, right? Energetically. But emotions. Cups are all about emotions and feelings. And then the 7 of Swords. So it's like someone like what? Okay. I'm trying to like read these energies together being self-conscious about it. So what was hidden is this fact that we are this, and I really hesitate to say the word demon queen energy, but like this dark feminine energy, okay? We are the embodiment of this dark feminine energy, but like it's tied us up before because we've been manipulated into thinking it's not what we should want. Like we're tied up knowing the fact that like this exists within us, but like we've been manipulated here with the Seven of Swords into thinking this isn't what we want. Like we shouldn't be that. That's not right. Society says no. And essentially what's happening is now we're getting justice because we're actually seeing like, oh bitch, this is who we are. Like we are the fucking divine feminine. We don't need to apologize for this. Like what the hell's been going on? Do you know what I mean? Some bullshit. Okay, keep going, Spirit. Again. Jesus. Okay, this is the Seven of Wands. Sorry. Okay, Seven of Wands fell on the floor. So Seven of Wands traditionally means blocking energy, all right? But how in this deck, how I see this energy is split up. So the 7 is created. 7 is all about intuition and just like your knowing, right? So it's like the 3 of Wands here, which is intuitive movement. It's like we're going to take action and move is added together. This movement now added going towards happiness is creating this knowing. So it's like we're now moving intuitively and passionately towards our happiness, which in turn is our already knowing that we are this embodiment. Okay, so we're no longer, and in this deck, I see it almost reversal because in this deck, we're no longer blocking this energy. We're now going towards it. We're going towards our happiness by choosing to step into our power here. Okay, like, and that's why this movement's happening. Again, it's like we're not doing that. Here's the Tower. Tower, 8 of Cups. We might have had to choose to let go of something in order. This was the Tower moment. There was something, look, a juggling. Yeah, choice. Could have been juggling a choice at work. Could have been juggling a choice in the present. That you juggling something that you had to like remove out of your life. Either pour into or remove out of. The 8 of Cups like usually symbolizes walking away. However, again, I almost see these as reversals in this deck. It doesn't always mean the same thing. Queen of Pentacles. Here we are showing up like the Queen of Pentacles. I love this. This is like, it says it's a big sister archetype, like she's with her younger sister there. I'm also seeing this as like a mother archetype. Okay, something might have happened in your past where like you were kind of pushed into this energy before, where like you might have became a mother really early. You might have became a mother and you weren't ready for it. You might have been forced to take like as a caretaker, or you're just nurturing your younger self now. There's something here about you're stable now because like you're like, I'm a bad bitch, I don't fucking care. And now it's like, and now I'm sitting here nurturing myself, my inner child, my family. I don't care. Like, I'm just looking hot as shit. Like, both these bitches are hot. They be hot. You know what I mean? But it's because we chose to move into this energy. No one gave us permission. We just fucking did it. 3 of Wands, what'd I say? We're no longer blocking. This is like, again, this was beneath the surface, right? So we subconsciously chose to move. Here's the movement. That's why we're showing up as Queen of Pentacles. Because we chose to move. Remember, all of this energy underneath, this top energy was all underneath the Queen of Swords, the 7 of Wands. That was all underneath the surface. But now here it's coming into reality because of this movement happening now. We're in the process of expanding quickly because of this. We walked. We chose. There's the 10 of Pentacles. We have all this abundance coming in for us now. We're moving towards abundance. Physical abundance. 4 of Swords after resting. See how the 4 of Swords here kind of look like two sets of the Two of Swords, it's almost like they're crossing and they're canceling each other out. So like the energy of all these swords, it's like, okay, I'm in a stalemate. Like it almost looks like a stalemate. It's like I was resting because this was exhausting. There was a mental exhaustion here from all of this garbage being spoken to us. The Chariot, yeah, more movement. And this is big. Look at this. Mirroring energy. Big sis energy, big bro energy. So the Chariot in this deck is symbolized by the big brother because in a lot of animes, the older brother is like the protective force, but it's also like making sure that, you know, the main character or the younger sibling is like moving forward and being taken care of, right? So it's a protective energy. So we might be being, another 7, we might be being protected. What's the Chariot here? 4 of Swords and the Chariot. 4 of Swords is resting. Yeah, being protected. 7 of Cups. 777. Look at that. That's your knowing, intuitive knowing. The World on the bottom, yeah. And the Magician. Fuck yeah. The end, the new beginning of you and your freaking power here. Hell yes. And this is the only masculine card that I've seen so far. This Chariot. Or the only masculine card energy that I get from this deck. Let me see here. Hold on. The 4 of Swords is resting. I'm also getting like these 2 horses here. I'm also getting like partnership. I don't know why, or like some kind of divine love. Doesn't necessarily have to be that, but resting, maybe it's like loving yourself, having a stalemate with these energies to find love within yourself. The 7 of Cups. Okay, so again, let's break this down. There's the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is all about, it can be about celebration and harmony. The 4 of Cups is, you know, isolation. However, I never really see the 3 of Cups in a good light, like ever. Or what you used to celebrate is now causing you pain and you're isolating. So that could also be the message here from the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups is all about choices, right? In traditional tarot, it's all about choices. But again, I see these as processes. So what is the process to get to the 7, which is alignment, is to have to go through these steps, these stages to get to alignment, right? And why would we be resting and needing protection in our movement if we hadn't just gone through something and now chosen to come active again? It's like, We've been through the 3 of Cups. We've been through the, like, and now we're kind of, it's almost like the Hermit card. It's almost like we've been reclusing. We've been ignoring this other cup because we've been regaining our own strength. There's something here, but now here we are at the beginning of a new cycle. Because, I mean, the Fool's the beginning, like, but in this deck, I'm really seeing this as, you know what I mean? Like, cycle complete, let's start again. And it's like, okay, that's behind me, what's in front of me? And it's like, with the Magician here, it's like, you've found your power now, like, the world is your oyster. I'm hearing that. The Star card and the 10 of Cups. I love this. This is what came to me the other day when I was doing a TikTok. Here's us now as the Star card, more Aquarian energy. Here's us now as the Star card, and now we're choosing the 5 of Cups, double 5 of Cups here, right? It's like, okay, in the 5 of Cups, it's like 3 of them left, 3 of them left, two of them remain, but they're behind us. Now it's like, okay, we're now healed. We made the choice here. This is like the 2 of Cups, and it's like, we're choosing to refill our cup. So now we're going to what we want to make us happy. We are doing what we want to do. We are going in a direction that makes us happy. 8 of Wands. There's the communication. And now look what comes in. The communication upright again because the wheel is spinning. Because now we're going in the right direction. 10 of Wands here. We've dropped the burden. We've dropped what hasn't made us happy. Could have had something to do with the divine masculine, with the Emperor here.
It was stanky down here.
I'm doing a read.
Oh, whatever.
So I need you to not.
I need some food.
I'm doing a read.
Well,
Well, I care, so turn that off and go somewhere else, please.
I'm gonna get some food.
Excuse me.
What?
Can you please? Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my kid out of the room because, of course, she comes down here being all, you know, herself. And I'm like, you need to go. I'm doing a read. Like, I came down here for you and now you're bothering me. Okay, so anyways, what was I saying? So, again, I was saying that we needed to drop... Ooh, spiritual confirmation. We needed to drop some kind of a burden, possibly having to do with a divine masculine or an emperor here. We're going to look more into this energy. Because this might have been someone that told you you couldn't in the past. Okay, so let's clear this. And let's go deeper into this emperor energy because I want to know what's going on here. All right, the 10 of Wands and the Emperor, I'm just going to put out here because the reason why we're having this big shift now has something to do with that. We're heeding the call. So essentially that's what's going on in this Cancer new moon. We're now ending that cycle that had something to do with this person telling us no. I'm just curious to see what's going on with this. Like who this person is, what's going on. Okay, Spirit, can you give us more about this 10 of Wands and the Emperor? Can we go down this? Can you clarify, I guess? Clarify the 10 of Wands and the Emperor. Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands. Yeah, again, there's movement now through this because we're choosing happiness. We did drop this burden with this person. Yeah, expansion there again. Can you clarify the Emperor? That's so funny. The Knight of Wands, there's so much movement. But it's like impulsive movement. Very fiery. Clarify the Emperor, please. Can you give me some information about this person? Juggled. You had to choose to do this. Five of Wands. Again, it's that breaking down, the processing, choosing again to passionately choose to move. So you were juggling whether you wanted to move away from this or not. This could be a parent. It's a 4. So this could resonate. I'm getting fourth house in fourth house in astrology, which is about roots, family. You could have chosen to drop this burden with this person, and because this person might have been a father figure for you, they were holding you back and you were juggling back and forth whether you wanted to go or not, and you decided to fucking go. You're like, I don't need this shit. And that could be cutting them out of your life. That could be telling them off. I mean, this is resonating for me. Fourth house is like home, family, roots. Could be a significant other if you've been juggling to divorce them or not. Could be that. I'm getting father really strongly. Anything else with this Emperor spirit? No. Okay, where do we want to go next? 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. So now we're moving as the Magician. Okay, So 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Magician. So now we're moving towards our, like, what we want. We've taken all this mental, like, energy with us, and we're moving into our own power. What's coming up next? 9 of Swords. Yeah, we're moving out of this headspace, because how I'm seeing the 9 of Swords, it's interesting in this one deck I just got, how I've been seeing the 9 of Swords is the 8 of Swords is what kept us in our head, and then we have a truth that comes in, the 9th sword, that breaks through that and, like, frees us, essentially. And that's the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is, you know, it breaks us free from all the stress, but the ninth sword is what comes in and, like, stabs, like, oh my God, there's the truth. The next step is breaking free. So it's like we're now choosing to see this truth of who this emperor really is, and we're, you know, moving away from it. Can you give me more about the Magician? The 10 of Wands? No. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Magician. Four of Cups. Temperance. I love this Temperance card. She's beautiful. It looks like Odahime from Bleach. It also looks like the chick from Oh My Goddess, I think. I just don't know her name. Okay. So the 4 of Cups and the Temperance card, it's like, what I'm getting from this is that hold on. Is there anything else for this? Anything else? Oh, I'm shuffling them the wrong way. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Anything else for this 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and Magician? Okay, here, this one right here. I'm going to take that. I don't want any of these. These came out too. Maybe I'll take these. Okay, so Queen of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, we're shifting into our power here in the Hermit after Recluse. Yeah. Okay, that's what I said. Didn't I say I feel Recluse energy here? I'm just not seeing it. So yeah, here it is. Moving into our power after, like, going and, like, just being alone and being by ourselves, and processing inwardly. So it's like, okay, so now choosing our 10 of Cups, taking all this with us and stepping into our power, it's because we've balanced out this energy. Like this 4 of Cups energy, this feeling of isolation, this ignoring whatever cup's going on. And I feel like we're balancing out maybe the fact of why we've been alone, why we felt alone. Yeah, and here's like the 8 of Cups. It's like why we had to walk away. And it's like balancing in our power. These two are hidden energies. The 3 of, like, this is probably why we couldn't move through this, why we weren't in our power before, because we didn't have temperance. And again, here's the 5 of Cups. And what was interesting is I was seeing the 14 on the Temperance card, which is a 5. And I was like, okay, well, the 4 of Cups here is isolation, but then here's the 5. There was no expansion here because of the 5 of Cups. Like, we could not get over the heartbreak in front of us in order to move or to see the fact that I think we're the ones holding the power to that 4th cup. Like, we're the ones that have to reach up and grab it. We're the ones that have to, but we couldn't get through what we had to walk away from. And I think that's now what's balancing out to put us in our power here. Like, I think the reason why we're able to do this now is because of that. We've let go, again, right here, we've let go of this Nine of Swords, this truth that came in, or I'm sorry, that's not the Nine of Swords. This is Nine of Wands now. This victim mentality, because this is showing up as victim mentality, as the Nine of Wands. And blocking. Okay, what did we, let's ask what we learned. I'm going to clear this. What is this? King of Cups. That's what this deck is about, hope. Flowing with emotions, flowing with the tides, flowing. You have to flow with the energies. Okay, let's see. Let's ask the deck what we've learned. What have we learned from this shift, this new moon? What should we have learned from this new moon? Not that question. What's advice? Our advice? No. Way too much. Advice for this energy. New moon energy. Okay, there we go. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. Anything else here with this? Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, it fell out. It's all processy stuff. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. It's the Six of Cups. I don't know how to take the Six of Cups, so hold on. The Sun. Okay, hold on. The Sun came out and like freaking darted to the floor. Okay, so the Six of Cups is talking about, crap, hold on. The Six of Cups it's all for your healing, okay? It's all for you to be able to pour out yourself. And that's essentially what the Temperance was about. Okay, so the Six of Cups is this new day. It's completion, right? It's getting you to that completion. So it's like this, and I want to say, I initially wanted to be like this person from the past. You have to drop this burden about how you felt about this person from the past, whoever this is going to be for you, somebody from the past, because there's a new day here. Here's the sun, sunflower, you know, King of Wands, the Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There is a King of Wands that is moving towards you, that wants to protect you, because now you're showing up as Queen of Pentacle energy, right? So the Six of Cups, what this is saying is there's a new day with this person. This is someone from the past. This is not this. I don't think this is the same energy as the Emperor. It could be. If it is the same energy as the Emperor, they're showing up differently now. But there's someone coming in that's going to be in their power now as the King of Wands. Could be a different energy. I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting that Emperor energy. It doesn't feel the same. It feels different. But they want to protect you. And they want to protect your inner self. They're coming in fast for the Queen of Pentacles, for the Six of Pentacles. So again, they want to even stuff out. We saw that Justice card, right? They want to even stuff. Is that it right there? Oh, no, that's the Ace of Cups. Ooh, look at that. Choose where you want to pour. Ooh, there's the call. King of Pentacles. There's a fucking match. That's the King of Wands here too. Okay, so this is the Six of Cups. So this person, like I said, coming back from the past, you have to drop a mindset. There was some kind of mindset that you had with this person before. What's the Ten of Swords? Again, remember when and maybe this is that Remember when we were talking earlier about the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, and the 9 kind of coming in and like showing the truth, and then the 10 is like shattering the mindset. So it's like there was some truth. Possibly go back and re-listen to that portion of the reading and see if it replays onto this advice here. Shattering this mindset. I'm just going to go with that because that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, look, and there's the Emperor. Tower and the Magician. Okay, so you have to shatter, and I feel like these are two energies. This is not the same. And maybe in order to move through this, it's two people that are involved here, two energies. The 6 of Cups is somebody from the past. The 10 of Swords is shattering this mindset around this Emperor. But the 6 of Cups is about this King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And they want to come in and they want to protect you to balance things out. Probably because of what you didn't get in the past with this Emperor. Okay, that makes sense. So this could be, the Emperor could very well be showing up as a father figure. Or someone in the past that didn't give you what you wanted. Give you what you needed. It's showing up differently now for the 10 of Pentacles for expansion here. And then we have the 5 of Swords and 4 Swords. So essentially the 5 of Swords is, again, the 4 Swords is that stalemate energy, the resting. And the 5 of Swords reminds me of this 4 Swords. So it's like this rest energy is the Ace coming down and like breaking the stalemate, right? So it's like it's causing conflict. It's causing trauma because this person's coming in spitting all this like blah, 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 and it's like breaking you out of your peace. So it's almost like you have to shatter your mindset around this person, because there might be a conversation that comes in and uproots. It seems like it's uprooting your peace, but it's for peace. Like you need to have that in order to get to this next level. And I think that's what's happening. It's unhooking you from the Hanged Man. Yeah. It's also going to move you from this working so hard into like shared wealth. Like it's going to be shared with somebody else. And there's the Fool, the new beginning. After waiting forever. You've been sitting there waiting for this, waiting for this, waiting for this. There it is. Yeah. So that's what this new moon in Cancer is bringing in. That was crazy. Trying to think if there's anything else, because I feel like it's not finished, but I don't know where to go. You know what? Let's get 1 or 2 cards for each sign. To see maybe where this is showing up in your life. Oh, okay, now we're going to go around. Oh my God, I got to see if I can like remember how they all go. Okay, let's start with, we're in Cancer season, right? New moon in Cancer. We're in Cancer. Let's start with Cancer. Can I have 1 or 2 cards on how this would show up for Cancers, please? The Sun, King of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. So Cancer, this is pretty much playing out just like I said. There's a new day with the King of Wands coming to bring you, okay, Cancers, this is about you not being single anymore. If you're single, Cancer, you're not going to be very long because there's a new opportunity with the King of Wands coming in to make you not single. Okay? Leo. Okay. What's coming in for Leos? Okay, Leos. Hold on. This new moon in Cancer energy for you, Leo, is there's still more work you have to put in regarding this situation with this Emperor energy. The 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So it's saying that there's still more work and patience to be had with this situation. So Leos, you're still processing this. Like there's still processing happening in this new moon. But what you're going to be is, I think, I feel like you're breaking free of this. You still haven't found your voice yet, Leos. So you still need to, you're still processing through this. With this Emperor energy, you still need to become the Queen of Wands. Like you're still in your head about it. Like you're still tied up in Devil energy. Like you are still working. You're still working through this. You're still working through this with this Emperor. Okay, what comes next? Who's after Leo? Virgo? I think it's Virgo. Okay, Virgo. What, a couple cards for Virgo for this full new moon, or for this energies for Virgo regarding this situation. Virgo. I think Virgo's next. Oh, Virgo, you're cupping. Yeah. Virgo, you got the Star, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Virgo, you're ready to pour. You're ready to take a chance on this person. It looks like it's going to be reciprocated, like movement. So they're also ready. Yeah, you're ready to pour into this opportunity. So you might have gotten this opportunity come in already. It's victorious here. The mirrored imaging. You're gonna pour into this, okay, Virgo. So this looks good for you, Virgo. Like you've moved into this energy already, and you're ready to pour out. You're stepping out of isolation. I love that for you, Virgo. That's awesome. Okay, who's after Virgo? Is it Libra? Is that right? September? No, August. What's September? July. I think it's Libra. Am I missing somebody? I don't know. I think it's okay. I think Libra's next. Libra. What does this have to do for you? Okay. You got 4, Libra. The cycle's it's coming to an end for you, Libra. Okay, hold on. The Moon, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Justice. Okay, the new moon. Okay, what this Cancer new moon is doing for you, Libra, is a little bit different. So you're currently trying to put in growth with this new offer here. Something's going to be revealed. It's either going to bring you, so the new moon is going to bring you some kind of revelation about this, about growth there might be someone coming in to offer to you, and you might not be sure, like you might be in the dark here, like not unsure whether to take this or not. This energy is going to reveal itself to you. So that's either like whether you're ready to step into this, I think it's going to bring you justice. I think stepping into this new energy is going to bring you justice. You're just not seeing clearly if you should move toward this or not. I feel like, Libra, you should. I feel good energies here with the 7 of Pentacles, the page, and the reason you can't tell is that this page is coming in like, you can't tell if it's good or bad thing. But I think it is good. I think it is going to bring balance for you. Okay. You just don't know. That's why the moon came out. Okay, who's after Libra? Scorpio? Oh, I might have just... No, yeah, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. What is this saying for Scorpio? Just a few cards for Scorpio on this new moon energy. Scorpio, please. New moon for Scorpios. Scorpios, you have nothing. You're dead inside. Just kidding. What is this energies for Scorpios? It's new moon. Cancer, new moon. This reading for Scorpios. What is it saying? You also got 4. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios, you're on the move. Scorpios, you're ready for movement. You're deciding to move into trusting your intuition here. Like you're moving into full high priestess energy. Like your movement, because you're trusting yourself, is now allowing the movement into the protection for the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to see movement, Scorpio. Like you might, your movement is you now trusting yourself to move into Queen of Pentacles. So what this new moon is coming in for you is actually accepting that, okay, I am this bad bitch. Like I'm going to do this. And you're now allowing movement because you're trusting yourself. You're moving into this high priestess energy, this, the high priestess energy, the intuitive knowing. And there, if you haven't seen movement with this person yet, if this Knight of Wands hasn't come in yet, if this other person hasn't come in, you're now energetically give them the go ahead that you're ready to be protected. You're ready because you are now embodying this Queen of Pentacle energy, Scorpio. Okay. So that's what's coming in for you, Scorpio. So if you haven't seen this person come in yet, you will soon, because you're now moving into that embodiment, that Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. Who's after Scorpio? Sag? I think it's Sag. I think Sag comes after Scorpio. Scorpio's November. Yeah. Sagittarius for you. Oh. Praise. You're moving, Saggies. You're like ahead of the game, bro. I'm going to take that one too. Okay. Saggies, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles. So let's see. Okay, Sag, in regards to this energy, you're now completing this to decide whether you want to come in out of the cold. Like, you're deciding where you want to go. You're being really, this isn't really like your energy, like this Aquarian energy, but you might have had an Aquarius in the past that you walked away from. Completing a cycle of feeling left out in the cold by an Aquarius, and that's why you're single. Sagittarians, you might also be like choosing to walk away. I'm seeing this as like leaving, like putting yourself out, or coming back in, like a cycle coming back around to come back in with an Aquarian to end singleness. There's something here about, I'm getting Aquarius energy really strong. It could also be the like a King of Swords, like anyone who comes up super analytically, like there's some kind of like ending. Okay, this might be in reference, Sagittarius, to the King of Wands, King of Pentacles. In the past, there might have been something that somebody walked away or felt left out by this other person and became single. There's something here changing about that. That's what this is saying. Like, this is not done. This cycle for you with this person is not over. It's coming back around. Who's that, Sag? Okay. Capricorn. We're getting into the signs that I know because I have them all on my chart pretty soon. Not Capricorn, but the rest. Capricorn, you got some secretive energies. Capricorn, you are the effing Emperor. Actually, no, you're the devil. I lied. I don't know if that was like that. Okay, so Capricorn, you might be that that Aquarius energy I was picking up on might have been a Capricorn. Cuspy Capricorn. Or cuspy Aquarius. Because you got the Knight. Okay, the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles fell on the floor. So, the King of Swords, analytically, feeling left out in the cold. So, again, if the Sagittarius was the one that left the Aquarius or the Aquarius out in the cold, that cycle's not over. This could be in reference to you, where you could have been the one feeling left out, but like subconsciously, single, becoming the emperor, or because of an emperor. Capricorn. You and Sagittarius are somehow connected. Okay, Capricorn, I don't think you're fully done with this yet. There's something weird here about this Emperor energy. Either this person keeping you out in the cold turned you into the Emperor. Because you're single, you've now become the Emperor here. Or you're still hung up on an Emperor. Okay, wait. Nine of Swords in your head about this movement. Okay, Capricorn, I think it's what I said. I think you're connected to a Sagittarius, and I think that you were the one that they walked away from. But because being single, you became the Emperor. But now you're having this mindset shift here that you have to go back. And you're the one who is becoming, the protector. I feel like you're having like dream issues, something going on with that, because here's the High Priestess. It was a lot. And here's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're being called to go back. There's a revisiting here of something that harmed you in the past. Again, that cycle's not over. If this is with the Sagittarius, you're connecting highly with the Sagittarian energy. So you might be the one that they walked out on. Sagittarius might have been the one that walked out on you. And your cycle's not over with them yet. And now you might have, it might have caused you to become this like really stern, like rigid emperor. And like, you now have to go back and protect them. Or you might be having thoughts of like, I want to protect them. Their cycle's not over. They're going to come back around, or you're having to go back around to them. Okay, Aquarius. How's this showing up for you? Oh, girl. You showing up as the Empress. Hell yeah. No shit. I'm an Aquarius. No, bitch. No. Hold on. Aquarius, you're just saying, I don't care. F that. Just kidding. Aquarius. Oh, hell yes. Okay, Aquarius, you're showing up as the Empress, the King of Pentacles in the world. Your new beginnings coming in. The Empress, you're birthing something new with the King of Pentacles to start a new cycle, to end a cycle, to start one over again. It's like you're there. Your King of Pentacles is like right there. I'm curious now because I'm an Aquarius. I have to like Hanged Man. Hold on. Wow, Aquarius, look at all these. Bam, 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 bam. 5 in 6 cards that I pulled. 5 of them are major arcana. What the hell? You're being embodied, Aquarius. You're being embodied and you're calling in your King of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm curious though. What King of Pentacles? 4 of Pentacles, new foundation. stable foundation. This person's going to bring in stability for you, Aquarius. You're embodying your true self, like who you truly are, Aquarius. The embodiment's happening. And now it's a new stability is coming in. Okay, that was easy. What's next? Pisces. Pisces. Almost done. Pisces, Pisces. Oh, you're seeing something, Pisces. Okay, there it is. Okay, Pisces, Ace of Wands, the Fool, and the Strength card. Pisces, in regards to this, you've let this go. You're now seeing the spark for the new beginning. I'm getting some kind of I'm getting the message though, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Okay, Pisces, what you perceive to, I'm really getting Neptune coming through very strongly for you right here, Pisces. What you're perceiving to be a new spark and a new beginning, you might need to double think that. There might be something here where the truth might be hidden a little bit. Well, I don't know. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I just think you have to be careful. Okay, Pisces, yeah, you might want to be careful about this. And what I would do is recluse for a little bit, go into Four of Cups about this, and like really sit with it because it looks good. The Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and you want to jump at it, but this Strength card is telling me to watch your back and be careful. It might take you strength to do this, but this is giving me like, you better watch out. Like, just be careful. So Pisces, if you have an opportunity, maybe sit on it and wait a little bit. Like if you're seeing, if this person has come forward, and you're ready to make the move with the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, I would just sit tight for a second. Because they might be promising you things and you might want to you just might want to be on guard. Just, you don't want the fantasies and illusions like taking over, you know what I mean? Like the Fool is sometimes reckless and they recklessly start new beginnings. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that it's going to be solid. So maybe like take a hot second, take a couple weeks and like really see before you jump into this. Okay, Pisces. Aries. Okay, Aries, you have the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Okay, there's the offer. Aries, I think you're going to have this offer come in. Like, I think the offer's been out there or the offer's going to come in. Like, pretty, like, fun. I'm getting high energy with this. Like, the offer's going to come in. And for you, because you still might be sitting a little bit in this, like, wounded energy. Like, you might be sitting in that a little bit. But I say go for it. Like, it's going to bring lifelike energy back. I'm getting like this is going to come in and it's going to want to sweep you off your feet. I say just go for it. Like, I think it's fine. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Aries, this might be, if I'm reading for masculines, this might be a feminine coming in for you. If not, this is going to be like super flowy energy, very romantic energy, very flowy. And the reason you could be a little bit like, is because the way it comes in for you. but it's like very childlike. They could be younger than you. And I say just go flow with your intuition. Like, you want to do this. Don't be like, because of what happened don't be afraid of it. Yeah, 10 of Cups, I think it's good for you. So if this King of Wands is coming in and they're coming in like almost love bomby, I think it's fine. I don't think it's I think that's part of you letting go of, like, being an Aries. You're almost a little bit too, sometimes like emperorish, like too controlling. And I think this is like a really good example of how you like let go and just start flowing. Okay. Aries, last one. No, I'm sorry. We have Taurus and Gemini yet. Okay. Taurus. I was just showing up for you. Taurus. A few cards for Taurus, please, for this new moon in Cancer energy. Taurus. Oh, you're flowing. Taurus, you might be the one showing up for an Aries. Taurus. I'm not taking all that. Okay, Taurus, you're showing up. Okay, there's the Ace of Swords. Taurus, you're showing up as the King. It's interesting that the King of Cups doesn't have a cup in his hand. He has a sword in his hand. You think that's like a misprint or something? Like they drew it wrong? Okay, so, and there's the sun there. That's interesting. So, Taurus, you're showing up as the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So, to me, this is like you finally taking this sword of truth, this truth that you've learned, and now you're flowing with it. You're putting work into flowing through what, it's just like this even, like, so grounded energy of like, I'm just gonna flow, and like what's meant for me is meant for me, what's not. And it's like, I'm just sitting pretty, like just chilling in my energy. Okay. And it's like, it's funny because it's earth. It's water energy, which is Cancer, Cancer energy, but it's really interesting how it's just like you're growing because you're just allowing to leave what's not meant for you. So I think that you've embodied this energy, Taurus. Like you, I think you're sitting in like this, if we're talking about the read that I just did, you're sitting in Queen of Pentacles already. Like you're just, you're not really growing yet. You're not like Empress, but you're just allowing, okay. You've seen the light. You're just allowing. Okay. And last but not least, Gemini. I am a Gemini rising. I'm also an Aries moon. Gemini, what does this read for you in regards to you for the Cancer new moon? Gemmies. My Gemmies. Oh, did I mean to do that? I guess so. Okay. Gemini, what are you doing? You're blocking something. Okay, Geminis, you're showing up as the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands reversed. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know how to do this. Okay, so Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands reversed to me is saying like you've got the spark. You have decided not to follow it right now. But you need to decide in order to get this, like, you need to decide what you want to do here. Like, you haven't followed the spark, but I feel like you need to pour. You're being asked to pour. Like, you're in the space to pour. You're just choosing not to, but you have to in order to get to this new beginning. You're like avoiding this. I don't really know why, Gemini. Yeah, you're blocking it. You're blocking your growth. What'd I just say? You need to choose to move. Why aren't you moving? Devil? You're afraid to move because of the devil? Gemini, now I want to go deeper. Two of Swords, more twos. Two of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You're choosing not to be patient? You're choosing not to like accept? It's something here. You're afraid of devil energy. You're afraid of slipping back into devil energy. It's not going to happen. The only thing you're not. I got to ask, Gemini, why aren't you choosing? Why aren't you pouring? Page of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, look, here you are, the Star. You're being asked to pour. Look, yeah. You have the opportunity to pour. Why the hell aren't you pouring? Sorry, this got a little deep with the Gemini. Why aren't you pouring? Lovers reversed because you got hurt in the past. You're afraid. Yeah, you got hurt in the past. You're afraid you're going to get left out again. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Okay, well, Gemini, you need to stop. You're being asked to pour. There's an opportunity for you to pour. Start pouring. Let me get one more thing for Gemini because this seems like a struggle. How will they know? How will they know what to pour? When to pour? Real quick, then we'll be done. How do they know when to pour? How will they know when to pour for Geminis? You'll know the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. You'll know the truth is going to be revealed to be happiness. The truth. You'll know when you're happy. You have to have strength in yourself. Okay, Gemini, you're not going to know. There's not going to be any way to know what the right direction to pour in, but you're going to know when you become happy. Like, it's going to reveal itself when you're happy. You just have to have the strength that you know yourself well enough to make this decision and not jack it up. Okay, guys. All right, that's what I have for you for this new moon read in Cancer. I love you guys. I'll see you later. If it makes sense, leave me a comment below. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.